Hello and welcome, Asha Light Eagle, Whispers Healing with my ancestors. I'm going to do a reading for Roisin, and I know that I'm butchering her name. I'm sorry if I am, sweetheart, but this is how I pronounce it. Anyways, so Roisin, in your cards, what you're receiving is that you like to be active. You like to do things. You like to be active. You like to move forward when it comes to life and everything that are putting yourself into, and you like to explore. You don't like the indoors, as you yourself mentioned. You like the outdoors much more than the indoors. Okay. The next thing that you're receiving with that is that you're trying to make some choices, and the choices are difficult for you to make because you don't know how they're going to turn, if they're going to turn out to be okay or not. And you're thinking about your partner, if your partner will have a change for changing, because you are opposite from each other, as you are the one that will spend spend your life outdoors. He will spend it indoors a little bit more. So it's like the opposite to each other, but you would like him to make a change, to make an adjustment. And I can see that when it comes to you, I can see that you both can enjoy life together and can have fun at times, but it is when he is on his best temper or humor or whatever I should say, and that's not easy. That can be a little bit hard upon you, because just because you want to spend time outdoors and enjoy life and explore and be active, and you try to have him on board with you, you end up sometimes arguing about this situation. You end up let me see if I can. It's like you're ending up arguing in this situation with him, and this is hard upon you because you don't want to argue. You don't want to find yourself in arguments and in fights, and yet you can't change that. It's like it is happening, and then you're trying to sort of see the future, make room for the new beginnings and all that. And you, instead of being happy and celebrating, you're trying to sort of think about, how will my home be when I will have my baby? How will my home be? Will things change? Will I be joyful and happy? And instead of being happy, I feel that there is sadness with you, and I feel that you're trying to make space for the little one as well. And there is, you're trying to be joyful at the same time. So you're very emotional at the moment. But try to use your intuition and all that. Try to use your intuition. Try to, conquer the situation. Try to overcome and believe, being optimistic that everything will turn out to be fine. And yes, there is going to be a celebration. There is going to be a joy. It's going to be positive. It's going to be an extra income to your economical situation. Okay. But also you're going to put a lot of effort, a lot of work into what you want to, make reality, and you're going to use your intuition. And you're going to work a lot to make a positive, good change in between you and your partner. Your partner will try to make a change, but before he's going to go through that, it is going to take him time, and there is going to be arguments, there is going to be fights in between before this happens. And I don't know, somehow I am getting that you have a partner that either have mental issues or problem with ADHD or autism or something, because I can see how he is changing in his way towards you as a human person. You're trying to be peaceful, you're trying to put things together, you're trying to plan things, and he is in a way somehow against it. He feels like he's locked in all this somehow, and he doesn't want to explore things. He feels like he have done that enough. He's tired of that. So the best way that you can do is to give things time, find the joy and the positivity and the strength within yourself, because things are going to move forward. You're going to move. I don't know if you're planning to move from one place to another, but it is like making a change, and this change will be a new home that will fit you and your baby and your family, and it will be it can be a home a bit away from where you are now as well. I'm not sure, but it can be. It's like a movement, but it's a good and positive and strong movement. It's like a celebration. And if I look at you and your boyfriend, I can see that, or your partner, I can see that you're trying to plan the home. You're trying to make space for the little one. You're trying to make an effort. So, there is not just negativity with your partner, there is positivity as well. But it takes him a little bit more time to see all that. Okay. So let me remove the cards down and let me open the future cards. And the first thing that you receive with this question is that, because you asked, will things change in between the both of us? Well, there are going to be times where you're going to feel like you're failing, that things are hard upon you. You're going to receive some sort of messages coming your way, but the messages is going to be sort of pushy somehow. It's like facing difficulties. And I think that you're going to feel that you're tangled in something in where you don't have the strength to sort of come out of. So it's going to be difficult for you. I don't think that this will change completely just because you're hoping for the change. I think that there is a will power argument in between you and your partner, and I think that before you overcome this, you need to hold on to that discipline and be confident in yourself and in what you want. You need to say that this is what you're asking out of him, even if it's difficult. I see that when you feel that you're going to fall, you're going to try to look, for the answers within yourself as a human being. You're going to try to heal the situation and hold on strongly to see, the change, to see the light in all this. But it's going to take a lot of effort out of you to do so. It's going to be hard. It's not an easy task, and I think that it's going to be very super emotional, and you want to have a family that is on the same path. But when people are not when people, it's like, the only thing I can say is that when you're not on the same track as your partner, it's not easy to make a relationship work. And this is emotional between the both of you, because it brings so much. Let's see the ending on this side. So there is going to be you're going to put in some sort of extra effort, extra work in all this, okay? And it is going to do you very good within time. You're going to be and feel successful around all this. You're going to be joyful. So if you tell him what you want and what you expect from him, and so on, he's going to be more involved. But I think, I am going to be honest, I think that it will take some time before that happens. So don't expect him walking with you when the baby is, a year or two. Imagine this maybe be 2.5 free, then you're going to see the change between you and your partner, and then you're going to enjoy and be creative and do things together. But before that, it's going to be difficulties. Okay, let's look at the other side. At the other side, you receive that you need to be focused completely and have that discipline, so that you don't find yourself in a trap, in a mess, and in duality. Okay, there is going to be a huge change in between the both of you, and you are going to go through a change. It's like going through complete transformation when your baby will come, I believe. And you are going to see the world in different way, in different phases, and it's going to bring in balance, bring in positivity, bringing strength, but also stability, and again, that discipline. So like a doorway will open for you, open up, and it's so positive. The next thing that you're receiving is being active in the way that you want things to be, and you're going to work and design, and by working and designing, it will do you some justice, it will do you some positivity. You're going to feel power, you're going to feel strong, and your baby is going to wake up a lot of feelings, a lot of love within yourself as a human being. You can't even imagine how much this will change your life. And you're going to start building things together, and there is going to be conflict, yes, but there is going to be some sort of a celebration too, but a conflict as well. Careful. I don't know. I was about to say that careful, so that you in the future don't get into trouble when it comes to your partner and him wanting the baby for himself or something like that. I don't know if you're going to find yourself in some sort of argument later on, or so. I'm not sure. But careful there. But I think that you can overcome this. This can be a success, but it's time for you to communicate as well. I think that here what I'm seeing is it can be some, as this is for the future cards, this is going to be, this is how things can turn out. When it comes to yourself, you're going to become stronger, you're going to move, you're going to build up life, build up how you want things to become. You're going to be certain on how, how to make things. You're going to give and share love to your baby, but also around, your family. It's like sharing, giving, and that will be very important for you to do, and to have that common peace, and to be down on earth, and all that. But at the same time, you're going to feel like you're tangled in troubles. You're going to feel like you're tangled in troubles, and that is somehow will bring you some sort of worries as well. So you see, your life is not just positive and gold. I think that you're going to face difficulties, and the difficulties that you're going to face is between you and him, and between how you want to be active, and he's going to try to be active with you and with the baby. I think that there is going to be some sort of jealousy, because you're going to be creative, and I think that he's going to try to be in that creation, be part of it. And I think that he's going to regret that he wasn't more part of it than what he was in the beginning. So he's going to have some sort of regrets. If even if this is going to be conflicts between the both of you, and when the baby is born, is going to bring out a lot of emotions in between both of you, and in between you and the baby. There is going to be messages coming your way, and the messages is going to concern the baby. So careful, try to take care of yourself so that you can hold on to the baby, because this baby is special, this baby is sensitive, and you need to work calmly and be down on earth and find the balance and meditate. Try to find balance within yourself and meditate. Don't see to what is now, because it won't do you any good by doing so. There is going to be a celebration, but that celebration will also be um, argument as well. So there is going to be some sort of difficulties as well. It's not just, positive. There is going to be new opportunities and new openings for you when it comes to being in that, will fight. So try not to fight,